Hello there everybody, Sir Reese here with another Friday the 13th The Game video. Quick update from last time, I got my progress back. Big ups to Gun Media for their good communications and support. If your progress is still down, do what I did and go to jasonkillsbugs.com, fill out the forms, and they will be in touch with you so that the process can begin. Anywho, in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm a big Friday fan. Of the big three of horror slashers, Jason, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger, Jason is my favorite, slightly beating out Big Mike. Today's video will be, quote, remaking, unquote, the Friday the 13th films based on what we have in-game. Except nobody is going to survive. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Not every Jason has a level for their movie, and there is a level that doesn't have a matching killer. Spoiler alert up ahead if you haven't seen the Friday the 13th films dating back to 43 years as of this upcoming May. The classic Camp Crystal Lake level, which says 1979 for some reason, does not have a matching killer as it was Pamela Voorhees that carried out the murders in the first film. She is only in the Pamela collectible tapes, in Jason's cabin each level, and on the table at the end of each round for Jason, so no match for the original. Part 2 is where we first strike gold. Get it? Because Part 2 Jason has a mining axe as a weapon, and you mine gold? No? Okay. Moving on, Part 2 Jason matches with the level Packanack, both the normal and small variant. Jason makes his way into the camp and comes across Deborah first. While diving through a window, she didn't make it to lock the front door in time, ensuring she was victim number 1. Entering the big house, Jason comes across Fox, a character from Part 3. She led Jason on a long chase before finally being captured. Adam was up next, but he managed to escape. However, he would not be able to do it a second time. Unfortunately for Vanessa, she was the next counselor that Jason found. Like Adam though, she was able to break free. Also like Adam, she could not do it a second time. Victoria didn't have any means of escape when Jason found her next. Eric's running gave his location away to Jason. When Jason broke into the cabin and got him, he made sure he couldn't run anymore. The honor of Final Girl went to Tiffany. Despite a quick thinking escape that saved her for the moment, Jason couldn't resist the short shorts.
You've done your job well, and Mommy is pleased. Come home, sweetie.
Next up is Part 3 Jason, which sees the introduction of the iconic hockey mask that would become a defining feature of Jason. We also have another match as Part 3 goes with Higgins Haven, both normal and small variant. Fox was the first person that Jason came across this time around. Jason ensured she stuck around. The first girl from the last game, Deborah, was next. However, she managed to escape and the other counselors drew Jason's attention. Eric managed to take advantage of a bad grab attempt and ran away, tossing his firecrackers. Unfortunately, this led Jason back to poor Deborah. Eric tried to hide like Tom Cruise, but Jason taught him it's best to come out of the closet. Heading to the barn, Jason found Shelly, who while at first escaped, was quickly put down. No! After that, Jason heard someone and found Tiffany trying to put a battery in the car. But when confronted, she had a means of escape. However, she stayed there and tried to lure Jason into her firecrackers, but Jason was having none of it. Stoner Mitch Floyd gave Jason a little chase next, but Jason caught him trying to close a door. The final girl this round was Vanessa. Just as Jason grabbed her, her firecracker she dropped saved her. The athletic counselor ran as best she could, but Jason catches everyone eventually.
That's my good boy. Mommy has a reward for you. Come home, sweetie.
Continuing on, we have part 4, Jason swinging the pig splitter, and yet another match. This Jason is built for the Jarvis house, as he even has a little mark from where little Tommy Jarvis whacked him in the head. Mitch was the first person that Jason encounters at the Jarvis house level, and he is able to escape. When Jason tried to walk him into the fireplace, Mitch escaped again. However, a third time would be the charm for Jason. Eric was up next, and Jason made sure to weaken him up before giving him the fate that was meant for Mitch. Tiffany was found next, but she had her handy pocket knife ready. Victoria was also in the area. Jason also grabbed her, but she had a pocket knife too. They ran off to the same house, and when Jason opened the door, he grabbed the closest girl, which unfortunately for Tiffany was her. Victoria hadn't made it far and got stuck. However, when Jason grabbed her, he got stuck too. Allowing her to run away from the stuck area, Jason did to her what little Tommy Jarvis did to him. Chad was found next, but he had a pocket knife. He threw his firecrackers, so Jason returned the favor with a throwing knife before punishing Chad for the silly face he makes at the start of each round. With 2 girls remaining, it was poor Fox, but she had a pocket knife that she used when Jason caught her. After a second escape due to Jason's indecisiveness on a kill, he decided a third time that a window would do. The final girl this time was the game's goth mommy, AJ. Jason found her in the house that you call Tommy Jarvis from. Using a throwing knife as a deterrent, Jason chased AJ between houses. Even when he did catch her, she had a pocket knife ready. However, with the throwing knife in her back and being cut from the broken glass of the windows, she was wounded, and that all but ensured her demise.
My sweet Jason. Mommy is proud of you. Now come home.
And our last pairing of Jason to level sees us with Part 5 Jason, aka Imposter Jason Roy Burns. He matches with Pinehurst and has a gnarly set of shears to exact his revenge with. Jenny, who was supposed to be the stereotype final girl, was the first one imposter Jason found, and this time she would be the first to die. Fox from part 3 was next, but she had a pocket knife. That said, imposter Jason caught her just outside a window. After some searching, Victoria was found next, and sadly for her, she had no means of escape. Next up was poor Deborah, who had no means of escape. In a movie-like twist, just as Tiffany was calling for Tommy Jarvis, imposter Jason appeared and grabbed her.
Hello? Hello? Oh God, help us! Jason's real! Please! Ah!
She escaped, but the call to Tommy was stopped. After a short chase, imposter Jason showed that he also couldn't resist the short shorts. Kenny was found hiding in the barn, but managed to escape. He met his end near one of the outhouses, a crappy way to go. The final girl is not a girl at all, but Eric. He almost managed to out-hide imposter Jason, but every Jason, imposter or not, always gets their counselor. Sadly, parts 6, 7, 8, and 9 Jason all don't have levels. I guess part 6 could work with a different version of Crystal Lake, part 7 could have been one centered around Tina's house, it would have been cool to see a mini Manhattan level inspired for part 8, and part 9 is a little tricky, but we all know about the cancelled Jason X stuff teased at the end of the virtual cabin. In conclusion, you can be correct movie-wise with 4 in-game Jasons and levels, but that doesn't make it any less fun when you switch it up. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. Share the video with your friends. This is the final Friday the 13th the game video. There are no current plans for another video on this topic, so another Combination Hunter video is next. Also not too sure on the next non-Sea of Thieves gaming video, but I will be sure to let you guys know as soon as I do. Until such time, my friends, this is Sir Reese, signing off.